Hi all, Jeanette here with the Neal's Homestead. Thanks for joining me. We're quickly making our way through fall and winter's looming over our heads, so it's really time to be serious about getting ready. One problem that we have to deal with is the fact that our duck waterer is open to the air and it will freeze on top. Plus we have a mechanism in there that's a float valve. We're going to have to replace that float valve system and the little pool that we put it in with something that is a little more stable, and also something that we can put inside the building instead of having it outside in the open air. And that's what this video is about. Thanks for coming along.
My friend, don't you get it? Yes, you are. You're not helping me. We're going to put some lights in our duck house because they've slowed down on their laying of their eggs, and we're thinking probably it's because of the shorter daylight hours. So we're going to put some light in there, and so we got to put the wiring in. We're going to put We're trying now to get our housing for our ducks and our quail ready for winter, and we were having some leak problems in the roof, so we had to put in an extra rafter. And also we wanted lights in here because our ducks are backed off on their laying. We think it's probably because of the lack of daylight. We had to bring electricity from another building on the other side of our driveway over to here in order to have electric here. And so we put in 4 lights in here. So hopefully our quail and our ducks will not know it's winter time. We're going to put a new timer to go into our line so we can regulate how many hours of light we're going to provide for them. We put a new timer in, and Jan is setting it to turn on at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that will let the ducks and the quail go to sleep at dusk of the evening, and then get a good early start in the morning at 3 o'clock. And then the timer will turn it off again about 12 noon, because apparently ducks and chickens and quails and creatures like them need X amount of daylight, or light anyway, in order to be good producers. This pen of quail are about 12 weeks old, and they should have started laying eggs at 5 weeks, maybe 6, but so far they've only laid 2 eggs. So we kind of think it might be due to the lack of light. And in this pen, they were laying pretty good, but now they've dropped back to 1 egg a day. And so we are hoping that the longer light period will put them back to laying again. We have started putting our feed sacks in the pen flat so the quail can get on them and not have the cooler air coming up under them. And they seem to like that very well, because that's where they seem to roost now, is on those sacks. when we closed this shed in and put a front on it, it was winter time. So we put this plastic over the window to keep the wind out, and then we keep it up there with this wiggle wire, which works very well. And so we got to re-put this plastic up for the winter, and I keep the draft out of here hopefully. For the summer, we put a automatic fill water system in for the ducks. But for the winter, I'm gonna have to move the water inside their house, and so I'm gonna have to find a way to get the water out of there because they just waste water something awful. We'll probably have a video about what we're doing in the water situation for inside the house, because I've got to get some system where a pipe or something will catch the water and run it outside the house, because they're going to spill water. And I think I have an idea that will work. So, but I've got to get it done because winter's coming. Thanks for joining us here on Neil's Homestead. And if you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up and something else.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.